Hi everyone, my name's Stargirl, and welcome to my 88 sessions. If you want to follow me on my social media, you can find me at Stargirl Music with two S's at the beginning, and I hope you enjoy my set. And this first song is called VDay. I don't know what you've been told, but I'm so glad we are not friends no more. Crying drunk out on the floor. I got picked up cause I was so bored. You think everybody loves you, but they have not told you that you're a dramatic.
Okay, that's a little mean.
Your type boldly highlights why I simply do not lie.
People who make everything about themselves.
Hey, blondie with the blue eyes, wasted half of my time of my precious life. You think that I really miss you, you wishing that I kissed you. This VDay I'm getting revenge. Begging me to just hang out. I think you use me for my house.
Can't lie, it's a nice house.
I cannot be your therapist. I'm dealing with my own shit. You see me looking all pretty without you beside me. Guess you were a side piece. I don't mean to sound so cocky, but I'm feeling cocky. You were such a cock, please. Hey, blondie with the blue eyes, wasted half of my time of my precious life. You think that I really miss you, you wishing that I kissed you. This VDay I'm getting revenge. Breaking up with my best friend was better than my therapist. You need an analysis, cause you were such a psycho bitch. I'll play the devil of Cupid, pick petals off the day we met, rip the letters that you sent. Yeah, I'm getting my revenge. Hey, blondie with the blue eyes, wasted half of my time of my precious life. You think that I really miss you, you wishing that I kissed you. Yeah, you wishing that I kissed you. In this VDay I'm getting revenge. Thank you. This next song is called Fine With It, and it's about being fine with your life, and I hope you enjoy. Tell me how I'm supposed to feel when I'm 19 and I don't know what's real, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Just my best friend, her boyfriend and me, we're doing nothing but smoking trees, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I met these friends downtown, they're sweet, they like playing games till the early morning, and I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. My life's good, it could be better. I do dumb shit to get out of gloomy weather and tell my mama I'm sorry for cussing in this song. She don't like it when I sing about dirty things and drugs, but I'm fine with it. I think I'm fine with it. Moved to this new place last week, it's up early and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. My life's good, it could be better. I do dumb shit to get out of gloomy weather and tell my mama I'm sorry for cussing in the song. She don't like it when I sing about dirty things and drugs. But I'm fine with it. I think I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. Fine with it. My life's good, it could be better. I do dumb shit to get out of gloomy weather and tell my mama I'm sorry for cussing in the song. She don't like it when I sing about dirty things and drugs. I'm fine with it. I think I'm fine with it. Thank you. I'd just like to take a shout out to my mom, my dad, and my sister, who I think are watching this right now. If you are, hi, I miss you and I love you. This one's for my mom, she loves this song. This girl named June, people like her a lot. She grew up thinking that she was just not enough. But finally, when she turned 19, she realized that she was just a diamond in the rough. June likes music, she likes getting in groove, and her personality is like a sweet flower bloom. Big brown eyes makes boys and girls cry. She lived every day like the last of her life. For June, I wanna be like you. Oh, June, be like you. June gets what she wants. She likes fighting for a cause. She's weak some days, but most times she's tough. The sweetest smile and the warmest style. Her little town grieved when she moved away miles. June moved to the city where the girls are pretty. She loved the change of pace, all the quick and the busy. June's not picky, she likes driving and eating. Her simple pleasures give her life just more reason. Oh, June, I wanna be like you. Oh, June, be like you. June is sweet, June is kind, June will blow your mind. June is sweet, June is kind, oh. June is sweet, June is kind, June will get you out of bind. June is sweet, June is kind, oh. June is sweet, June is kind, June will blow your mind. June is sweet, June is kind, oh. June is sweet, June is kind, June will get you out of bind. June is sweet, June is kind, oh, June, be like you. Oh, June, be like you. June is sweet, June is kind, June will blow your mind. June is sweet, June is kind, oh. June is sweet, June is kind, June will get you out of bind. June is sweet, June is kind, oh. June is sweet, June is kind, June will blow your mind. June is sweet, June is kind, oh. June is sweet, June is kind, June will blow your mind. I am sweet, I am kind, I will blow your mind. Thank you. This next song I've actually never performed live before because it's very old, but it's special to me, and it's called You're a Pilot to Me. So I hope you enjoy. You're still on my mind. It's only 5:30 a.m. You said let's take a drive down by the river where we can lay all night. And I heard the softest noises, the sweetly blending of our voices, and the crunching under our feet. There's still the pine straw dog who's been following me. For a moment, everything's alright, 'cause you take me up so high. You're a pilot to me, oh, you're a pilot to me, oh. I know you're really tired, so I'll just let the fire burn out. I said I'll take a drive to clear my head and not talk for a while. And I heard the softest noise, the sweetly blending of your voice, and you're strumming to the beat. There's still the pine straw dog who's been following me. For a moment, everything's alright, 'cause you take me up so high. You're a pilot to me, oh. You're a pilot to me, oh. Your plane's ready to take flight. You got enough fuel to go around the world twice. For a moment, everything's alright, 'cause you take me up so high. Oh, you're a pilot to me, oh. You're a pilot to me, oh, oh. You're a pilot to me, oh. Thank you. This next song is called Politician, and I hope that you enjoy it. take. Take what you want and mix it up with hate. Got the perfect cup of coffee for a bad day. Get it out of my face. You don't know me. You thought what you knew back then, but we're not the same. Got the perfect cup of coffee for a good day. New me, don't hesitate. Get out of my way. They think I'll try to pick me apart, but I don't mind, 'cause I've already done it to myself. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite when it comes to advice. So let me be a politician for a second. I'll act like I care, but I'll never fix the problem. That's the way that I act when I feel I'm under attack. Why do I let myself get so defensive? I keep a little bottle of all my problems. That's the way that I act when I feel I'm under attack. So let me be a politician for a second. Fake, fake, fake till it's real, till it's not, till it's all the same. I'm the perfect combination of who you might hate on a bad day. I've tried to change my name, stuck in your head like the new and coming thing. I'm the perfect combination of a healthy plate. Let's get it straight, I'm no debate. Oh, they think I'll try to pick me apart, but I don't mind, 'cause I've already done it to myself. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite when it comes to advice. So let me be a politician for a second. I'll act like I care, but I'll never fix the problem. That's the way that I act when I feel I'm under attack. Why do I let myself get so defensive? I keep a little bottle of all my problems. That's the way that I act when I feel I'm under attack. So let me be a politician for a second. Thank you. This next song is called Time Go. And Mother, if you are watching this, I think that you will cry. So I'm sorry, but I'm sure you'll enjoy. Where'd all the time go? I watch myself grow way too fast. Sent me to college, got an apartment with my best friend, and I left my sister, and I really miss her. I'll always be a little sister, and I miss my brother, but I never call him. Don't forget about your little sister. I'll always be a little sister. Where'd all the time go? I watch myself grow taller than my mom, and all of my family say they're so proud of me. I'm so glad they don't really know my insecurities, the little things that get to me, the way I overthink every outcome, every little thing. They think I'm perfect, but I got a little dirty. Where'd all the time go? Where'd all the time go? This next song is the title track off of my album that is actually coming out on December 10th, and it's called Nebula, and I hope that you enjoy, because this is my favorite song that I've ever made. nebula's about to explode. Cosmic disaster, and I'm out of control. Shooting stars in spaceship cars. I'm not sure if I'll go that far. Mom and Dad said I turned out alright, but my head's not feeling screwed on that tight. Pills and scars with a shattered heart. I'm not sure if I'll go that far, but somewhere in the galaxy there's some place that's meant for me. I am tired of feeling alone in my house, in my own home, 'cause I've been fighting for 19 years. I've won, I've lost, I've collected tears. When will I be found? What if my nebula burns out? I thought I was doing fine, but turns out my problems age like wine. I get high, just not to feel so low. I fall in love with people I barely know. I was doing fine, but turns out my problems age like wine. I get high, just not to feel so low. I fall in love with people I barely know. Thank you. This next song is a fan favorite, so all the fans watching, please enjoy Leverage. So. I'm just used as leverage. People abuse my friendship. I'm used to it, don't sweat it. I'm just used as leverage. I caught you now, I found you out. Only hang around for people now. I caught you now, I found you out. Don't hit me up when I'm not around. I'm just used as leverage. People abuse my friendship. I'm done being your item now. I shout for you, but you don't make a sound. I'm so much better off now. Put the old me 6 feet in the ground. I'm done wasting my time now. You don't want me unless there is a crowd. I'm so much better off now. Pick myself up right off the ground. I'm just used as leverage. People abuse my friendship. I caught you now, I found you out. Only hang around for people now. I caught you now, I found you out. Don't hit me up when I'm not around. Thank you. Okay, and the last and final song is my most recent release, and It is called Fight of My Life, and it's about having bad friends. So if you can relate, this one's for you. I'm so done with this high school drama. You started it, then tattled to your mama. I don't care about you anymore. Go tell everyone I'm a bitch. Trust me, they won't believe it, 'cause they know that you're full of shit. Take back what you said to me, 'cause that shit is embarrassing. You were wrong and I was right. I can't believe I put up a fight on my life just for you. Can't admit I was right, but tonight that's what you'll do. What you said to me, 'cause you were so embarrassing. The fight of my life, just for you, just for you. Shout out to my roommate Riley on one of these cameras. I just wanted to shout her out. I love her. I love you, Riley. Saw you last week at that party. You pretended you didn't even saw me, but I know that you did. 'Cause I'm not what you thought I was. This really could have all been solved, but you're stubborn, you're stupid, I hate it. Can't believe I put up the fight of my life just for you. Can't admit I was right, but tonight that's what you'll do. Oh, take back what you said to me, 'cause you were so embarrassing. The fight of my life, just for you, just for you. Thank you so much. Thank you to 88 Sessions for having me for this set. And yeah, thank you. I hope my parents will still want.
We're live? Hey, everyone. There was a crash. Hey, 88 viewers. This is Hunter Rogelski with 88 Sessions coming to you live from Cinefest with the one, the only Stargirl. How you doing today?
I'm good. How are you, Hunter?
I'm doing pretty good too. Thank you so much for that amazing set. Everyone here had such a great time. We were all jamming in the back.
You're so welcome. Thank you for having me.
It was a pleasure. All right, so let's get started. So, Stargirl, that's like a really interesting name. Where did you get that from?
So, my junior year of high school, I was like making an EP, or just like working on it, and I don't know. I've always kind of been obsessed with space and like the moon and stars and stuff, and I don't really know where it came from. I just kind of was like, I have a song called Stargirl, and I was like, I'm a star girl. I'm a star girl. And initially that like wasn't my artist name. It was just my name, which is undisclosed. But then I just like really wanted to feed into that like whole like spacey theme, because I felt like my music at the time like was really spacey, and that's kind of what I like to orient it around. So I don't really know. It just came from the back of my head, and I just ran with it.
I love it. What's your favorite planet?
My favorite planet? Jupiter.
I like Jupiter too.
Yeah.
I like Saturn. But
Actually, Neptune.
Neptune?
Yeah.
Why is Neptune?
I like the colors.
I love it. I'm a little Neptune right now.
Yeah.
Blue. All right. So what got you started writing and performing?
Ooh, good question. Yeah, I've kind of always been like a musical, like music-y person. Like I did chorus for like my whole entire life and all of my schooling. And then in high school I did theater, and I used to have really bad stage fright. But I think theater like prompted me into just like writing my own stuff and like actually releasing it, because I played the piano for like my whole life, and I always wrote like stupid little songs. But then when I got to high school, I think I took it more seriously, and I just started like actually writing like concrete songs that weren't just like 3 sentences, you know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's what kind of what got me like started. And then once I started doing it, I was like, wait, I might want to do this like for my like school, college, my life.
So you've always kind of like done some sort of performance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how is it like doing performance by yourself right now?
A lot better, actually. I used to get really nervous, like when I would do theater, because I think I was scared that I was gonna like forget lines or like forget to do something. But since this is just me, it's coming from my head and like my own writing, it's way more comfortable, and like I'm so much better at like just like being myself. Mm-hmm. So I don't, yeah.
It just comes easier to you.
Yeah, it's like a lot more, I don't want to say autopilot, but like it's just more ingrained in me, I guess.
It's a lot easier than Shakespeare.
Yeah, I would definitely say that.
Yeah, it's a little better too. So when you're writing your music, what comes first most of the time? Is it the lyrics? Is it the instrumentals?
Yeah, so definitely not the instrumentals, because I produce and mix all of my music, and it's not my strong suit.
I mean, it sounds fantastic.
Oh, thank you. But it's usually just like something will pop into my head, and then I'll write it in my notes app, and then I usually have like designated time to work on music, so I'll just go through my notes and see whatever like random sentences that I've put, and just go from there. So it's always the lyrics first, usually.
If you were to go on your notes right now, what would you say is probably like the weirdest thing you have written in there? It's like,
oh God,
out of context.
Out of context? Ooh, I don't know. I wrote some pretty out of pocket songs about like people, like name dropping. So that's not necessarily weird, but that's like the most interesting thing you'll find is me like name dropping, like rapping, but like I don't rap, so.
I'd love to hear it. I think on my phone I have the word dingus in here for no reason.
Oh. I don't know if I have anything like that. It's usually just like groceries or lyrics or like really long paragraphs of things I'm about to send to someone. you know, like pre-writing my responses.
You gotta work on it.
You gotta work on the responses to people, yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple Twitter drafts in here as well. So for your song, You're a Pilot to Me, which you performed, which I'm so glad you did. You used a screenshot from Animal Crossing as the album art. Do you play Animal Crossing?
I do.
How many hours do you think you put into that?
So, my friend who's actually here got me Animal Crossing, and When I got it, I kid you not, I got it for Christmas and I played it for like weeks on end, like did not leave my bedroom. So I'd say like 200 hours plus. Like no joke.
That's pretty good. Do you have a favorite villager?
Cookie the dog. She's pink. She's amazing. She's my soulmate in the game. Like
I'm expecting a collab with her.
I hope so. She says that she's a pop star. So
I mean,
I guess the collab is coming.
Nintendo, we're waiting.
Nintendo, get Cookie on my tracks.
We want this. And for your most recent release, Fight of My Life, you use a lot of horror imagery and like, very suspenseful kind of things like that. What was like the inspiration for that, or your choice for that?
So basically, I kind of knew that I was going to release this in October, but that actually wasn't the reason that I decided to like make it all like bloody and gory. It's actually because like the song was about someone that like literally killed my entire like self, and like I had to clean up the mess, like me myself, like clean up my mess, like of what happened. And so I kind of took that as like the cover art is like I'm covered in blood of like the old me, and like now I'm being framed for murder. Like you're saying that this like I wasn't right, like blah blah blah. So that's kind of where it came from. And then it also just happened to be Halloween time, and I love Carrie, which is the iconic blood all over. So that's kind of where that came from.
Do you use any other like movies or any other pop fiction for your writing?
I'd say that like my more folk sounding songs, it definitely stemmed from my hyperfixation of Fantastic Mr. Fox, and the soundtrack to that movie is one of the best cinematic soundtracks that I have ever listened to.
It's iconic.
It is so good, and I really love the sound of like what that soundtrack was, so I take that and put it in like my folky sound songs. But not really any other like music is like from movies, I guess. Fair
enough. I mean, speaking about like inspirations, who are some of like your artists or bands that kind of inspired you to be where you're at right now?
I really like production-wise, Phineas O'Connell is like, I listen to that man for production like a religion. My like vocal harmonies, I get a lot of inspiration from Gracie Abrams and Ariana Grande. She's like my icon, my idol, but I don't really like to take a lot from her because I don't want to I feel like I would copy what she does if I did.
It's copying if you do one person. It's doing homage if you do it from several people.
Yeah, for sure. So I would say that like those people, also Cavetown. I really love Cavetown's sound, and like the way that I wrote "You're a Pilot to Me," I like directly took how Cavetown writes their songs. Because like it's always like metaphorical, and there's always like characters, and it's like foresty and like this whole other world, which is kind of like where I talk about a pine straw dog in "You're a Pilot to Me," so like I kind of just took it from that that kind of writing style.
Like how they describe their imagery.
Yeah.
If I knew someone who was interested in listening to your music, what would be the first song that you would recommend that best represents who you are as an artist?
This is a good question because it's not a song that's out, because most of the songs that I performed just now were unreleased. So if my album was released, I'd say Nebula, but who I am I would say VDay. That song or Stargirl. There's so many options. Stargirl just is old, and I don't love the production.
It's your origin story.
It is my origin story. So I would say that one because it still has the space vibe, and it's very Now that you ask this question, I'm about to say Leverage. I don't even know. I don't know which one to recommend.
They're all good.
My final answer is Leverage or Stargirl.
They're all good. Listen to all of them.
Thank you.
Awesome. So we spoke a little bit earlier about performances. You performed for the first time as Stargirl at Ape Obelisk. Shout out. Shout out,
Ape.
Woo! How was that experience for you?
Surreal. I wasn't nervous until I stood and held the mic and was and there was just a crowd of people around me just looking at me, and I was oh, what am I? How did I get here? How did I
get myself into this?
How did I end up here? How did I do this? I don't know, but it was just really surreal because I had my my 3 roommates and like my closest friend was like in the front, and like it was just really nice because they were like screaming my songs, and I don't know, I just like you can like if I looked back on it now, like you could tell I was pretty nervous to like move, but it was just really surreal because I had never done that, and I had never sung one of my songs not in my bedroom, so.
Your stage presence here was really good. So
Thank you.
definitely improved.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Do you have any shows coming up?
No, sadly. If someone wants to get me a show,
Bookers.
get on it before I leave the country.
For your music videos and social media, how important are the visuals to you?
I would say that this is like one of the most important things to me is the visuals. I grew up, my mom was a photographer, and like I have always been obsessed with like graphic design, and I used to make Vine edits, and like I was that kid and like just loved video editing and like imagery. And I wouldn't say that I love modeling because that's like not it. It's just I love modeling in like different sets, if that makes sense. You know, like different settings and like telling a story with an image.
Exploring the sound a little bit.
Yeah, and like I always took Instagram a little bit too seriously, but I don't mind. Like I love like aesthetic things and like doing that type of stuff. So I'd say that visuals is like the second most important thing other than like how it sounds, because it helps me portray my art way easier. So like, cause like Fight of My Life, if I didn't have like all the gore in that and like the way that was done, like the vibe would have been totally different. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, definitely. For your, you said you edited videos. What like software did you use?
So I started with I think iMovie,
It's a classic.
or whatever is on Windows.
Movie Maker.
Yeah. That, and then that's where I made my Vine edits, and then iMovie, and then I moved to After Effects, and now I use Premiere Pro. So we've gone through. Actually, I used Final Cut Pro for a little bit, but I didn't like it.
Not up to speed?
Not my vibe.
Not your vibe, gotcha. So with Stargirl and everything you're doing, what's like the dream scenario?
That's such a good question, and like I've been actually working on this myself to like have an attainable goal. The dream though would be, I don't want to say fame because that's like really cringy and really weird, and like I don't want fame. I just want, honestly, just like for people to have an experience when they listen to my music, and for like me to see that. So like whether that be like performing in like kind of a larger scale, not necessarily like an arena because that's not attainable right now, but just like at a larger scale performance, and just like seeing that people are having this experience with my music and like feeling the way that I feel and like relating to it, like that's probably like the dream right now.
Awesome. So besides Nebula, which is coming out December 10th, check it out. Do you have any other like big events coming up, music videos dropping, anything like that?
I have, ooh, that's so good question. I have, do I want to announce this? Sure. When my album does come out, December 10th, I'm also dropping merch, which will be t-shirts and sweatshirts, purple, you know the vibe. So that's probably the only thing that I have planned right now. I have a little bit of like visuals planned, but I'm kind of in a limbo right now because of school and I'm leaving the country in December, so.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. This has been absolutely awesome. And again, thank you so much for your performance.
Thank you for having me, and thank you, Hunter.
Thank you so much.
Props to Hunter.
Thank you. All right. You guys have a good night.
Bye, guys.